I can't even remember how that started. I think you started that, didn't you?
I did, 2016. That was when the music started. Again, it was a verse chorus type deal. I took it to the rehearsal rooms, came up with like a different second verse.
Oh my god, yeah.
There was a whole other verse. I didn't like the way it came out of the chorus into the second verse. I feel like the chorus is a bit darker, and then it went like to almost like, it sounded like it went major.
Oh yeah.
For that like part that would be considered the old second verse. I hated it. I actually hated it. You'd even written lyrics to that as well. And yeah. I vetoed it. No way.
No, I remember being in the rehearsal room now, and you saying like the sort of drums you wanted to do, and then it just wasn't coming out. And then you went home, and then you just programmed it on your computer and like, oh, I was actually thinking something like this, and it was nothing to what I thought you were trying to say in the rehearsal room. I was like, this is amazing, but what? It just seems out of the blue. But it works really well.
That's the thing, I can hardly play half the stuff I want someone else to play. For the most part, the songs stayed the same, but we did lose the second verse. Like, or half the second verse. Because the second part, which what it is now, was always there, which was like another like 4 to 8 bars. So that's was that the first song? We had like a proper 2 vocal outro as well.
Yeah. I remember sending the demo of what I'd written for it over. I don't have anything like you do. I played it on my computer, and I had my phone, and I recorded me singing over the top of the recording onto my phone. And then I had to then put that back onto the computer and then play over me singing to then do the second vocal take over the top. Like, it was ridiculous.
That's like old school, and you had to like tape record
a
single off the radio just to have it.
Yeah.
When we went into the studio with that one as well, the outro changed, didn't it? We were singing 2 different vocal lines, both like melodically and lyrically. But there was like, at one point they were too similar.
Yeah.
That they just sounded like one of us was singing it wrong.
So lyrically, the song was really strange for me. At the time of writing it, I wasn't really writing it about anything in particular that was going on in my life. But now looking back on it, it definitely relates to a situation I was in at that time. But it's more about, just in general, the idea of hope and how it can really let you down, and like you really want something to work out and then it doesn't, and then that crushing feeling of being up like so high from this feeling of hope and then it just shattering and then you just crash. So you kind of feel like an idiot for thinking it's actually going to work out, hence the whole Fool's Paradise comes into play.
It's the weirdest thing though, isn't it? Nothing's actually happened. I've got friends and stuff, they'll go on a date and like the date doesn't go that well, but I think in their head they'd built it up to be hopeful and like this is going to be different, this is going to be like something really good, like...
They're the one.
Like in a way, that person doesn't owe you anything. They technically haven't done anything wrong, like...
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just...
Hope is a bitch. There's always, for me anyway, when it doesn't work out, you always analyse why it didn't go the way you wanted it to. Not necessarily with like a relationship, it could be like a job interview. It could relate to anything, which is why I love it so much.